Hello there. Today I want to tell you about spirituality in the workplace because I believe that those two things are so interconnected. You know, as coaches and entrepreneurs, what we're doing is not a job. What we're doing is a calling. It's something that's within us, that's coming through us that we cannot ignore. And there are 7 attributes and qualities that I see among all these successful entrepreneurs about bringing in the layer of spirituality. The first is that they believe in something greater that is at work within them. You'll hear people talk about how they feel like they're channeling something, or when they get in the zone when they're coaching somebody. It's like not them speaking, but something speaking through them. So that's an attribute, that they believe something greater is at work in them and through them, and they're the vessel for that to happen. The second quality is that they leave room for magic. I love to be dazzled and delighted. So whenever I set a goal or a desire or an intention, after that I always put ... or better. And just that little phrase helps me in my mind and my awareness to remind myself that while I do have control over some things, there's a greater universe that is also having my back and playing with me in this adventure. So I always love ... or better. The third quality is meditation and visualization. When I just did my live event, I spent a significant amount of time in the evening, quiet by myself, in the morning before I connected with everybody else, visualizing myself on stage. Now, we've heard this for years, whether it's Michael Jordan on the basketball court, or football players, or people in the sports, or Olympics. We just saw the Olympics, and we would see a lot of the ski jumpers. They would be like standing there going through the jumps in their mind, and you'd see them doing these weird things, but you knew they were visualizing, because that's where a majority of what we create comes from. What you think about comes about. So leave room for meditation to get to that still, quiet place within you to source your creativity and your inspiration. And then always be sure that you're incorporating visualization as well. The next one that I want to share with you, number 4, is ritual in the workplace. You can see there's my altar back there. And it's a simple altar with some basic elements included that remind me of certain experiences I had, or encounters, or connections with people, and that brings the energy of that spirituality right into my office. My desk is here, and I can see that altar with all those elements so that I can keep that focused, grounded intention spiritually, energetically, with my thoughts. And I weave that throughout my day, whether I'm getting into a business meeting, or creating content for a program, or working with clients, or doing a training. That is always present in the forefront of my mind. The 5th one is a conscious community, being connected. These successful entrepreneurs and coaches that I work with, that I play with, that I strategize with, that I've been researching and studying for all these years, they connect consciously with like-minded and like-spirited people. They know that the work they're doing is greater than themselves, and it requires them to be connected with others that are on the journey with them. Not just in the same spot that they're in, but some people that are farther along in the journey that can show them the way. Some of them that are maybe not as far as they are, that they can show the way. So make sure that you're connected to a conscious community. Number 6, fun. Fun is always on that priority list. Prioritizing fun in everything you do, whether it's adventures that you have, or if it's some mundane task that you have to do, how can you make it fun? Simply asking that question will transform the experience. And finally, number 7, self-care, 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 self-care. Self-care is not a reward for productivity. Self-care is a prerequisite for it. When we can prioritize self-care, we bring all of ourselves to the business. Our body, our mind, our emotions, our thoughts, our actions, our inspiration, our creativity. Every part of us comes and gives of the overflow. So those are the 7 qualities that successful entrepreneurs weave into their business. When you can bring spirit into business, you can go for that vision that is greater for you and allow the work to be done through you.